Jinder Mahal might be my favorite Raw wrestler right now, bro, because of that badass music. But anyway, bro, it's the Impact review. I know some people don't like my videos because the reviews are fucking late, but the weekend is probably busy as hell, man. This is why fucking Impact should never have fucking moved to fucking Thursday nights, but whatever. I wish they would just be on Monday so I could watch it. But the ratings are gonna, bro. Raw's ratings are in the ones, okay? Don't give me that hickory dickory dock bullshit. All right, uh, Matt Hardy's in the forest looking for House Hardy, and he finds Brother Nero impaled. So he tries to like bring him back to life with that river that made Jeff Hardy Willow and Abyss Joseph Park. So he dunks Brother Nero into the water, and then when he pulls him out, the Antichrist, Jeff Hardy, remember him, the Antichrist superstar, Jeff Hardy from Immortal, 2010, 2011, they 10, 10, 10. He's like, you can't see me, and he's smoking. That fucking character was fucking unique, man. It was like, it reminded me of Hollywood Hogan. You never thought you'd see him heel, and he's heel. And then Brother Brogan, no! And then he puts Antichrist Jeff Hardy in the water, and then Brother Nero comes out, and he's like, Decay, I will make you delete, obsolete, delete, obsolete, delete, obsolete. And then Broken Matt's like, now I will find the remaining members of House Hardy. So he's looking. Lashley injured EC3 supposedly, so he doesn't have an opponent. How about I fight you, JB? And he's scaring the announcer, JB. Gredo comes out like, I want to fight you. And then he's like, you fat jerk, you fat jabber, you fat hammy nigga, get the hell in my ring. And he's like smacks Gredo around. And then Moose is like, I want to fight you in the main event of Bound for Glory. And then Lashley said, we do it tonight. This was the match I predicted when Moose first came into the company. I know he's got a match with Mike Bennett, so maybe they could do a triple threat at Bound for Glory. Or maybe a Fatal 4-Way with EC3 in it. Aaron Rex's TNA debut. It's a grand Impact Championship match. And he beat Trevor Lee with a sick knockout punch. Patow! Knocked out Trevor Lee. And Aaron Rex defeats Trevor Lee and moves up in the tournament. We're moving on up. He's freaking fat, though, Aaron Rex. I mean, lose some weight, buddy. Do some sit-ups. I like you, Aaron. I do think Galloway's going to win the championship, though, but I like you, Aaron Rex. Lose some of that blubber. Diet. Matt Hardy's looking for Vanguard 1, and he finds Vanguard in the tree. No! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! No! And he's like falling with Vanguard, and then he like uses like Brother Nero's essence to bring back Vanguard. Vanguard 1 is like thinking about him helping out Matt Hardy and Senior Benjamin playing with him. Chess and shit. And Vanguard 1 is online again. He's like, yes, go Vanguard! And Vanguard's like, find Senior Benjamin! And they're looking for Senior Benjamin. I guess the search for Senior Benjamin is over. So, I'm bullshit with Maria Kanellis inducting Gail Kim. I don't know if her character is just supposed to be like that to piss people off, or if her character actually feel like it's supposed to be like that. Like, I don't know if Maria's playing a character that's playing a goofy heel, or is actually supposed to be a goofy heel. But either way, it's retarded. She's doing like this parody video for Gail Kim in the Hall of Fame with her beating her up and shit. And then Allie's like, I got you again. No, I'm the greatest wrestler of all time. And then Gail Kim comes out like this. And then Maria looks stupid with the belt because she's wearing a dress. She's like, you're a loser, loser. And Dixie comes out and says, Gail Kim's going to the Hall of Fame. And we're having a gauntlet to see who faces you at Bound for Glory. This match was predictable, like the match coming up, the gauntlet. There was no point even doing it. I'll talk about it later. I didn't like the segment. I didn't. Empty arena match, Braxton Sutter versus Rockstar Spud. Fucking, this is awesome because they had the dialogue. Like, he was like, spit on me one more time, Spud. And Spud spits on him. He beat the shit out of Spud. And then, like, he's slamming Spud in the empty arena, like, the turnbuckles. Boom, boom. And Spud is, like, squealing, like, no, no. And then he, like, mouth first on the steel turnbuckle, the exposed buckle. Pacha! Spud is, like, coughing up blood and shit. He looked like the fucking girl from The Sixth Sense who was throwing out poison. He was like, bleh, bleh, yeah, yeah, blood. And then Sutter wins by pinning him. And Sutter's just like, in your face, nigga. He's like, you gotta knock the fuck out. And Spudge is like, no. Vanguard 1 found Senior Benjamin tied up with a thing on his head that's a decay. And Vanguard 1's like, why you take so long, you bucket the bolts? And then Broken Matt comes into, it's like he's in a hut. So Broken Matt follows Vanguard, he goes in the hut, and he saves Senior Benjamin. He's like, this war is far from over. We must prepare the battlefield for the war to end all wars, or for the decay. They want to do something at Bound for Glory. So I'll fade away and classify myself as obsolete. Obsolete. House Hardy's in the ring. And Matt Hardy says, we survived, but Decay survived. We want a war to end all wars with Decay. And Decay comes out like you will never have. They're doing the thing where they come out from different parts of the arena. Like each of them. And Rosemary's like, these belts belong to us. We're going to take King Maxwell from you. And Matt's like, don't you dare. We will have the war, and I forgot what it was, like the battle of something. I forgot. Hang on. He was like, Decay, I knew you'd come. Rosemary looks stunning, by the way, and so does Rebecca. The Hardy Boys reunited tonight with their broken brilliance, and I think it's going to be a 6-person match, but they're going to have a war. The crowd is like chanting, war, war, war. This match alone is the reason I'm ordering Bound for Glory. I'm not even sure if EC3 is going to make it, but this match alone is the only reason I'm ordering. And to see Gail Kim in the Hall of Fame. So yeah, there's a fight. Rebecca beat the shit out of Rosemary, and they're fighting, and then the Decay fleds again. Because they want Maxwell, King Maxwell. But yeah, it's going to be probably a hardcore match or something. Pretty cool. Lashley is like, no, Mike Bennett is sucking up to Lashley, but Lashley's like, shut the fuck up. You just want me to soften moose up for you, you little boy. You jabber Mike Bennett show up in her second match on the card. Get the fuck out of my face, you piece of shit. And then Knockouts Gauntlet. Allie's ready, like, doo-doo-doo, and Allie's like ready to go. Maria, get back, Allie. This is not, you are not a wrestler. I have chosen somebody to replace you who's smarter, prettier, and taller than you. Laurel Van Ness. And fucking after fucking 3 months of waiting for her, it's Chelsea Green. That's who Laurel is. Looking stunning as fuck. She signed her contract 3 months ago. I know these tapings were 2 months after that, but this was aired literally 3 months after she was signed. Better late than never, I guess. Apparently she's a heel now. That's fine. On the indies in Canada, she's great as both. She is a really great heel. In his show tonight. Raquel was in the match. You know, she's green. They were both from Tough Enough. All people were complaining about is that the match sucked. The match sucked. Okay, who gives a shit if you thought it sucked? It was meant for entertainment. It was not meant for in-ring quality. And it was just a setup so that Gail Kim could win and fight Maria, because that's what happened, folks. Allie kind of contributed. She's like trying to get in the ring, but she's pretending like she can't. She eliminates Laurel, which I was pissed off about. The feud with Marty and Gail is going to continue. And yeah, this setup for Gail Kim versus Maria. That's all the purpose of this match was. Fuck anybody that thought it sucked. It wasn't meant to entertain you ring-wise, you piece of shit. Now, I thought it was funny how after the match was over, all the knockouts like started arguing amongst themselves on Twitter. Like after the match aired, I thought that was funny. Like Marty was giving shit to Laurel on Twitter, and Jade chimed in and all that. Like they were all fighting each other on Twitter after this aired. That was funny. I do think that if they really want to make money, because Gail Kim and Maria was supposed to happen at Slammiversary and it didn't, Allie should be the referee of that match. Yes, Allie should be the referee of that match. Gail Kim versus Maria, Allie referee. Mahabali Shida in a Grand Impact Championship qualifier with Eddie Edwards. Yo, are the Wolves broken up or what? And Eddie Edwards won. Eddie will take on Drew Galloway next week. On Impact. And then I'm guessing Eli Drake is going to take on Aaron Rex. It'll be Rex versus Galloway. And as bad as I want Rex to win, I think Drew's going to win the title. And then there was a fight. It's a fight. It's a fight. It's a hit him in the left. Hit him in the right. It's a fight. It's a fight. Moose versus Lashley fighting all over the arena. This brawl went on for like 5 minutes, and then Miracle comes out. And then like it becomes like they double team Moose. And then EC3 comes out, makes the save, fade to black, show closes. Um, Speaking of Bound for Glory, which I'm pleased as punch and excited as fuck for. Brandy Rhodes. You guys remember Eden Styles? Brandy Rhodes is coming to Impact. She's gonna be there wrestling, not announcing, because we got Mackenzie Mitchell for that. I look forward to seeing what she can do. When she was in FCW, she had beautiful ring gear, beautiful body, but she never wrestled. So Cody Rhodes is definitely coming in. I see Cody Rhodes debuting no earlier or later than Bound for Glory. If they do not do this, they're dropping the ball huge. I was hoping it would be Ryback. Aaron Rex debuted already. I was hoping Ryback would show up at Bound for Glory. But I said one of these free agents needs to debut at Bound for Glory the show. It has to be Cody Rhodes. If they don't do it there, they're dropping the ball huge. I'm not marking out like for Cody Rhodes. I am a fan of him, but I do think it's a big deal. I know he's going to be a non-exclusive deal, but that makes him a bigger star that he has a deal like that. So yeah, Brandy and Cody should debut there. Maybe Brandy could debut a little bit earlier. But no, all the Bound for Glory tapings before are over already. So yeah, they're probably going to show up there. I think they should. None of this nonsense of debuting in the Impact after BFG, unless that show is live. But I do think that it needs to happen at Bound for Glory because your pay-per-views only happen once in a blue moon. Thank you guys for watching this review. I'm sorry it's late. You are not late. And enjoy Impact this week. Bound for Glory is near. I knew you'd come. Deuces.